Hey y'all, what's up? I got to say, I send love and light to everybody. But please understand something. I got something to say to my people out here. And LA don't got no right to tell nobody nothing no more than anybody else got to do. But I'm gonna tell you a little few words. All I hear is people's relationships. They suck. Okay? This is all my opinion. So don't go off the deep end what I'm going to tell you. It comes from experience. I ain't telling you nothing that I don't know myself. I was married 19 years. Okay? And I got something to say. I don't understand people. I'm a tarot reader, right? I can't understand how people get on here and they be telling all these lies. When it comes to the person that you love, everybody they don't mean your best interests. You might think they do, but they don't. And I'm going to tell you a little advice that's come from me. I can say for myself, I done been through the dirt. I done been through the ring and ring of life. And I didn't have nothing easy about it. I remember when I grew up with a bunch of lies and bull. I love people to this day, but at the end of the day, and I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Sometimes you gotta learn who loves you back. When you sit in a marriage that you know is salty, that you know it ain't no love in it, that you gotta cheat, you gotta deceive, and you not happy with it. And this goes for males too. Don't get it twisted. Don't put this on just women. No, this got to do with all of y'all. Same sex, it don't matter. You went with that person for a reason. There was something to that person you liked. But when it gets downright dirty and hard, that's the first time you ready to go. Do you understand what your vows said? Better for worse, till death do you part. And my husband has passed away. Okay? God rest his little soul. And I loved him. But I'm going to tell you, there was things that wasn't easy. I'm just saying this from my own experience. If something ain't working in your relationship and you both can't see eye to eye, sometimes you got to go to God. You go to counseling. You go wherever you can do. But when it gets to where you got to call the police, where you got the law involved, where you gotta hurt that person that you love, I don't be understanding it really. I can't hurt somebody I love. Believe it or not, people always saying they know your shoes. You don't know my shoes. A lot of times I had a lot of quiet moments that I didn't say. A marriage takes work. It's both for you to build a family. But when it's off and it ain't set right, it can cause issues. Especially when you got kids. And, I'm experiencing people that they get with kids, but then they don't want to, in the end, they don't want the hard work. They knew they had kids. But then you start being mad at the kids because the kids weren't perfect or the kids don't. Let me tell you something about that. Okay? I figure like this. If a kid's big enough to talk, a kid got something to say, saying, in your relationship, or if you ain't treating your kids right, ain't nothing, then why you in it? Don't live a lie. Okay? You live a lie just for money. Money don't make everybody just because we want to be lazy or we don't want to pay our own bills, so we keep somebody on the side. We lie about it. It's just wrong. That's why you won't get blessed. Cheating for something else. Why you marry him in the first place? Just for money? Just because you want child support? What did you marry him for anyway? Why did you get with him? Ask yourself that. Some of you are just in a relationship, live in the same house, but you act like that person's nothing. Let me tell you something. I know how it is to get your voice cut off. I know how the person tells you you can't talk. Sometimes some lovers want you submissive. But women, let me tell you something. These women ain't running around being submissive no more. We both got both energies. We got lady and we got man energy. So you're going to bump heads with that male and a female. But sometimes the female got to walk away too, just like the male. You can't be with somebody for money. When you do that, then you're just wasting your life. And then at the end of the day, you're going to hate them down the road. And take it from me, I know. There's a lot of things you wish you could go back and fix, but you can't. Once that person learns to hate you, that person going to push you. That person's going to push you away. That person's trying to find a way out from you. That person gets on dating sites. That gets on sites for looking for others. Y'all know what I mean. Don't play. Okay? Don't play. You on sites. What you doing on sites when you're married? If you feel like a man is just for your money, women too. If you feel like that's what he's for, get your own money. Get off your butt and get your own money. There's nothing wrong with you allegedly. And I don't care who I heard, because in the wrong one, you need to hear this. Because that's all I read people for. They always talk about their relationship. My relationship ain't nothing. My relationship is just sour lemons. Guess who made it sour? Okay? It's a two-way street. Both of y'all got to remember, disciplining kids is both ways. Don't go just one discipline, and then when the other, you just down, you down that other person. You drown them out. You make them do everything. Okay? There's some people, I know how it is, you end up doing the cooking, cleaning, and everything, ladies. You ain't just cooking and cleaning. You ain't just something to be quiet. You ain't just to say nothing. That's the problem with people today. Even kids that you grew up with, your own offsprings, think you can say nothing. Believe me, just because you have a child don't mean a child gonna stop talking. I'm gonna tell you something. You may not, hey, I learned when you care about people whether they like you or not, or they're gonna be mad at you because you stand up or you talk back. I don't care. You got a right to speak your opinion, ladies. And if a man don't like that, or that family, whoever it is that backs him when you're wrong, they just as wrong. Because a lot of times they see what's going on. The grown kids, when you get them grown, they know. They know what was wrong. But nobody said nothing. Because I remember a time when I put my own self out there. I wanted to eat like everybody else. I had to get up and cook nachos when everybody else was sitting there, and a person brought some food for us to eat. There was no need for me to cook those nachos, but just for him I did it. And I didn't have to. So I know how it is to do things you don't want to. Then you shut yourself out to everything they tell you, all the bad talk, and it's both ways. It ain't just you. And you can talk about that person was crazy, mental, or they got no brains. Let me tell you something. People got more brains than you got. You don't know what they got. That's the problem with your relationships. You're always judging each other. You need to learn to love each other. Stick together. If you got to cheat on them, what you with them for? Go get a divorce. Do the right thing. If you don't want to be with them, stop wasting their life and your time for money. Just because you want to look good, you don't want to work hard, so therefore you don't leave, so you go on the side. I'm not getting over here. Maybe you get your little ding twiggled over here, so you figure, well, I'm going to go over here because I'm going to get it over here because I don't get it at home. First of all, that's a communication between the two of you. It ain't no one to that. The problem is, I learned sometimes two wrongs don't make a right. I thought, well, if somebody else could do it, why can't you? That's why I know how that feeling is. I can do exactly what they dish out, but as you go down the road, they start hating you. They start hating you and hating who you are. Especially when you get to where you can't work, you ain't got money coming, you're disabled, you gonna find it. I'm telling you something. If a person gotta work hard and you go to work and they sitting home and they're bored at that place and you tired of somebody, leave them alone. Walk away. The family don't deserve it. Even the kids don't deserve it. That's what I learned in years. Sometimes you can make kids love you, and downright, I know from experience, they might not never love you the way you want them to. And I'm talking about those who have stepkids, those who have stepkids. I know that feeling. Okay, I know how it is to do both things. You know, I don't get on here much, but when I do get on here, I got something to say. And I'm going to keep doing my tarot readings. I don't care who likes it or not. I don't care who says I can't do it. I don't care who says I can't do whatever, but I'm going to tell you something. You need to pray about yourself and worry about yourself. Stop trying to put magic on people for something that you don't understand because you mad. You mad. Get real, ladies and men. What's wrong with y'all? Even people, tarot readers. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The ones that got all these big platforms and don't want to see a little person get nowhere. You know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to tell you something. You're wrong. Ain't nobody want nothing from you. Ain't nobody want to destroy what you got. What you're doing, you're destroying your own self because you don't know how to share. You want it all for yourself, so you torture this person. You do magic on this person, and you do not even know that person. Could care less. You can't lose out of love for somebody. And if you lost anybody, if people, I know how it is to lose somebody, and then the whole family says they don't like you because of what you are, who you are, or what you stand for, what you got to say. I don't care anymore. Okay? It doesn't matter. It's over. That part is over. Grow up and live your life. You know, I learned. You didn't live it. You didn't know nothing. Just because the kids talk, they ain't got nothing to say. A lot of kids ain't gonna speak up. They know there's a lot of abuse and shit going on, but they don't say nothing. Excuse me, allegedly. They don't say nothing. They go along with the bag just as well. Because they scared themselves. But let me tell you at the end, I'm going to tell you ladies or whoever going that male, whoever saying, but at the end, you're going to find out who loved you and who don't. I can experience that. I know. But I'm going to tell you something. I send love and light to everybody. And I pray your house get better. I pray your life get better. And I'm going to pray for everybody now out there because you need to hear a prayer. And it's coming from LA to you. Because to all these people that are married, because I know how it is. But far as cheating, I wasn't with that program. Cheating is not the way to be. If you gotta cheat, leave them alone, man. Just leave them alone. Get your own life. Make your own way. If you gotta leave, then leave. Don't be miserable. Why be miserable with somebody you don't want to be with? Just because they got this and you better for worse, so I'm gonna cheat on you, so I'm gonna do you some good. No, you're going to do that person to hate you. And then what if that person does have a mental problem or that person has something wrong with them, then what you going to think going to happen to you? So I'm telling you something. It's always two sides to every story. But I'm telling you something. I'm going to pray for y'all today. And I hope this can reach out to someone or whoever needs to hear. Wake up. Get out. It's not worth it. Take it for LA. I know how it is to be abused. I was abused for 10 years with somebody. First time I got 18, they thought they could beat it out of me. Then I goes to people all my life. They think they can control me and keep me not to speak. You can't shut someone up, because when you do that, all you're doing is hurting you're cutting off their throat chakra. They can't speak because of who they are. People think you're crazy when you speak out or when you stand up for yourself. Ladies, you're not crazy. You know what's for you. Males, you're not crazy either if a woman's doing you like that. It's the same way. Why are you sitting in rut, crying about it? Do something about it. Get up and make a stand for your life. Life is too short. Everybody wants to fight, but nobody wants to come together and do the right thing. And walk away will save a lot of lives. It ain't got to die because of love. You're going to die. I had to learn. I was scared to leave because, I'm going to tell you something, I was scared to leave because I was scared that I had to do it on my own and nobody's going to like me. Trick that. Let me tell you something. They didn't like the Lord when he had to go. What they did to him, they crucified him. They did what they did to him. And you know what they did. So therefore, and the story ain't all right about that. They don't tell us anything in these. I know. Okay, but I'm going to tell you that. Some of that ain't right. Some of that's been tampered with. But God he don't never forget you. So if somebody's in a corner and you got to walk out, let me tell you something. I walked out and I said, once God, once you get me out of this job, I will never go back. I didn't take that person back. Oh, he offered to marry me and I said, hey, no. You take that ring and stick it somewhere, and I wish you best and I forgive you for what you done to me. But let me tell you something. What you done to me, you woke me up to reality that I can do better. Even if I have no money, I'd rather be by myself. If somebody treats me like crap, I'd rather be by myself. And I'd rather separate than be in agony or have problems because people are either mad at you because you made a decision they didn't like, or they can't control a situation. First of all, let me tell y'all something about a couple. You're married to that person, okay? That person is going to say how you go. You're going to have the right to what's going to happen to you. If something happened to you, you walk out that door and don't make it, that person has the right to make the decision. You might not like it. Kids ain't going to like it either. But you have the right. You put all those years with a person. I don't care if that person didn't see your right, didn't see who you was, but you did it. And now you need to be respected for it. And people have to just get up and get over it. Stop trying to sabotage everybody's life. What about your own? But anyway, that's what I got to say to somebody. Wake up. Don't hurt each other for nonsense. Now let me do this prayer for y'all, because I don't want nobody hurt out there. Walk away. It's not working. Listen to me. I done been through it. I'm not a young cookie as you think I am. I've been there and done that. And I've done a lot for people, and they done less for me when they walked out of my life. People walked out of my life and left me here. So I know how it is to feel alone. And I'm settled with that. Because deep down they don't like you. And they know they don't like you. But you can't keep hiding that you don't like a person. Because the man upstairs is telling on you. Why would a person need your ancestors to put security over you when somebody don't like you because they doing mirror magic? They either calling your name over and over again, putting your name down and stuff. You just get over it. Go about your business. Get life. Grow the heck up if you ain't already grown. Stop being evil. Stop wanting something that ain't yours. Start working for what you want. You're able to talk, or you scared. Then get up and do something. Stop being scared all the time. Like I said, I had to walk out of my scared zone, and I wasn't scared no more. And I left a person, and that person thought he could beat me, do whatever he wanted to me. But finally I said, I ain't scared no more. That's how you got to do this situation. If you're not happy, just go. You ain't got to do nothing, because if they ain't paying for their kids now, what they going to do when you get them? So when you separate and one pay, that's just how it is. And women get all this child support. Some women go overboard. You know a man ain't got that much. You don't want him with nobody else, so you will take him to the cleaners. I done seen that too. And know you can be more reasonable. So I'm telling you, even men, we all do it, but sometimes money makes you greedy. And you gotta understand, kids don't need to know that, because they grow up with that greediness, and then they start rebelling against the person because the person ain't here no more. They don't respect it because maybe the other person may have passed away. Kids do, and that person belittled you all the time in front of that person a lot. So they think they ain't gotta mind you. I know how that feels. I deal with that right now. And I ain't hiding it. I know how it is to be thrown over to the side like a piece of trash. If you say something, oh, they pissed. If you say something, they gonna call cops on you. If you say something, yo, we gonna set you up. Yo, we gonna get that magic. Let me tell you something. You don't know who you messing with. You messing with the realest, baby. I'm game. I'm game. I'm tired of people messing with me, especially, and people out here. Stand up for yourself. Stop playing as a man upstairs, put guard around you, cleanse your energy. Show people what you're made of, because you ain't got to deal with that. You dealing with stuff that, hey, you shut your door to it. You ain't got to deal with it. It's a choice to deal with it. I'm not giving no energy to bad things. So if you're coming my way with bad things, sneaky stuff, it ain't happening, because I'm already hip to it. Because they tell me, I'm a terror reader, baby. I already know what you're doing. So I already know, and I'm not just a tarot reader. That's what you think. But anyway, I don't care. I'm here to do better, bigger power than what you think. I'm here to show love to people that want to listen. And so therefore, that's what I'm going to do. With my life, I'm telling you, I've been through it. All my life, I was left. I was left after I needed people the most. It ain't the first time I was left. I was left in a lot of relationships. When you go on, I got a bigger family. They left me. They knew who they are. They could reach out. I got a big family, baby. But my family chooses, and I mean my real one that I was raised family. They could do better than what they do. It's sad, but they got their picks. And I'm not ashamed of it, because I'm happy about my life whether you in it or not. So if you ain't in it, then stay out of it. That's you losing. There's always going to be somebody to love me for me. So anybody that tries to take that from me, God, man upstairs Jehovah ain't going to let you do it. He ain't going to let you do it. Because all I'm doing is doing what I know, and that's move on and make people happy and leave them alone. Because when I was in your life, you didn't appreciate it. When I was in your life, you thought I was crazy. A lot of people think you crazy. You on here, I don't care what you say about me. You call me when they always call tarot readers crazy. Tarot readers, some of them are more than crazy. They're powerful people. So stop taking advantage of them. Get your own stuff that you can do. Show your talents. Why you want what everybody else got? Just get out of people's way. Start being fair. Start loving each other, loving life. I ain't got time for this. I'm different. I done changed. I don't have no more animosity towards none of my enemies. But I'm going to tell you one thing, but I'm not a fool. So you better know. They have already put a birdie on everyone in my life that did not mean me well. But it's okay, because I'm good with it. I send you love and light. I still send you happiness and glow to your house. Because I'm going to make it. With you or without you. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to do what I got to do. So, whether people follow me or not. So I love everybody. So I hope y'all like, share, and subscribe my channel. But this is a warm thing to somebody that might be going through domestic violence. Just going through abuse period. You can walk away. You don't have to hurt nobody. I had to learn, and I didn't learn it. But now I should have known. I should have walked away. A lot of things I should have walked away from. But sometimes you don't know what you're into until you just can't leave because you love that person so much. That's the problem with my family. They don't have a lot of them, don't know how to walk away. I have a father like that, and I don't mean to say allegedly. He don't know how to walk away. He just don't. He loves hard. And that's the problem. I had to realize that wasn't the footstep I should follow in. You don't have to be somewhere you don't want to because, I was told Joe Witness wouldn't let you get a divorce. Please. The person abusing you, doing all kinds of things, you older and you don't that. They can't make you stay with somebody. The dear Lord ain't going to tell you to be with somebody that makes you miserable, abuses you, sticks you in hospitals, just do mean to you, ain't gonna let you just whatever. I hope you live with yourself. Like I said, I love my father to the day, but I had to walk away from that too because he doing stuff that he wants to do, so I let him do it. You gonna learn it too. There's people you got to walk away from to understand you're not playing no more. You are not gonna do no disrespect by anyone. You're not going to have your name in mirror. You're not going to have your name called out because God already done told me. He let me know. Keep calling my name. Keep putting my name in the mud. I don't mind because I love you. Maybe that's what I deserve. Because I stood up. Because I'm trying to walk and stand up for myself, trying to do this path. It's hard being alone. But I'm doing it because at the end of the day, I have myself to be thankful for because everything I do on this channel is me. I work hard to try to make something for y'all. So if anybody says bad things about me, you can ask me. I can tell you, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed of who I am. I'm ashamed of what I put myself involved in. Because I wish people would be there for you, but you can't make everybody drink the water. So I don't care. So you can hate me and I'm going to send you a prayer. I hope this helps someone. If I can do it, you can too. And I'll let you know. Just cleanse your energy. Keep it pushing and pray the man upstairs. He got everything. And leave black magic alone. It's not worth it to keep your love. All it's doing is when it backfires, because you don't know what you're doing. Because some things get backfired. And when they backfire, they go hard. And then you might not make it. So you better think about what you're doing before you try to hurt another. Because that's God's child too, just like you are. This ain't for that. But anyway, let me say a prayer for y'all. Father in heaven, I want you to bless everyone in their homes. I want you to bless anybody that's going through domestic violence. Give them the strength to do whatever they got to do to walk away. Give anybody the strength to stand, the courage to stand up to anybody that mistreat them, Father in heaven. That watch over their enemies. I pray that their enemies go away. I pray that their enemies leave their sight. I pray that you put a shield around that person and help them walk away from their situation to where they can be peaceful and love their family and love themselves and not sit in abuse that they cannot deal anymore. And I hope that anybody doing black magic on someone, that I'm going to put it to you, Father, to handle it. Take it out. Who doing wrong? I bless you. And he blessed, and I want to bless that person too. And I know you bless their little heart, but I want to saying this because I want them to be blessed. I want them to be happy and safe. So thank you, Father, for protecting them at this time and guiding them and guiding me and protecting me through my journey. And thank you so much. And I love you from the kindness of my heart for what you've done for me. It was never in vain. And I love you, children. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing my angels, my ancestors, my spirit guides to back me up. Thank you so much. Because I know that you're there. And thank you. And please help somebody out there like you helped me to get through this pain by myself. Thank you, Father in heaven. Amen. So I'm just saying this. I love y'all. Y'all keep your head up because people are hurt out there. And it's getting worse. But I'm not going to cry for my enemies. I'm not going to cry for people who don't love us for being different. I'm not going to cry for people that don't like me. I'm not going to cry for people thinking I'm this and that, because I love me. And I'm going to keep loving me till the day I leave this day. And ain't nobody going to force their hand, because my Father in heaven ain't going to let it happen. So leave me and my people out there alone. Amen. He ain't going to let you hurt me. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Metron. Thank you, Raphael. Thank you, my spirit God. Thank you, my grandma, papa. Thank you, my ancestors that are on the side, that back, and they're watching over me. And even my husband. Oh yeah, he watches over me. The one that's not here with me. He knows who I am now. He knows that we could have did better. He knows what we should have did. And did. We both know. So I'm going to tell y'all, thank you for listening to me. This is just for somebody that need to hear it. Don't give up. Keep it pushing. Because I've been doing it for a while now, since my husband's gone about a year and some change. And I'm doing it. And I'm not going to give up because people out there don't like it. I'm only going to shine even further, because you're going to make me shine. So thank you, people. So follow me, like, share, and subscribe. But I promise you out there, I ain't giving up on you. So please don't give up on me. Thank you. Bye-bye.